guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, to our channel, sorry. So if you are into makeup and you're into like pinks and reds and like cranberries and stuff, watch this makeup look. I recreated this look in just a few minutes. If you don't want to hear me talk, go for it. You just skip ahead. But yeah, so I did this kind of like really pretty smoky cranberry look. I call it Cranberry Kisses. However, more than welcome to recreate it or call it whatever you want. I don't care. But this is also a really pretty look for Valentine's Day, which I know is right around the corner. So if you guys are interested or whatever, just keep on watching, and you know, I will link all of my socials below. You know, comment, like, subscribe, help a sister out. Alright guys, see you soon. Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back. I'm just gonna do a tutorial today and teach you guys how to do some fun things. There's like 2 primers, but I use like the tea tree water from LUSH because it is amazing and it makes your face feel fresh. So I normally use this and then I let it dry and then I put my actual primer on. So we're gonna do that. Alright, then you're gonna fan yourself like you're in the Bahamas with some beautiful men. So yeah, so now that primer is almost dry. So it takes a little bit longer to dry around the outside of my face. I had to think about that for a second. Can you believe that? Okay, so I also like to use the Mineral Infused Face Primer by e.l.f. because let me tell you something, girl, e.l.f. is my shit. So the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, what I normally do is I normally just get my index and my middle finger and I just do 1, 2, and then I just swipe the excess on my fingers and then put the lid back on. And then I just kind of, I don't need a mirror for this because you're just putting primer on. Okay, hello hair. Hello. You just want to make sure you get it everywhere. And it's really cool because there's these little sparkly thingies in it. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It makes your face real smooth. It doesn't cause any irritation. It's only like $3. Or maybe 6, I could be wrong. Don't hold me on that. Okay, get some of the nude too, because, you know, don't need anybody getting on to me for that. Alrighty, so then now that your primer is on and your face is moisturized and stuff, we're gonna do a little first impressions today too, guys. How about that? So I just recently bought the new Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Balance foundation for combination skin because I live in Texas. I'll just leave that to you. So what I'm being right now is extra. Alright, so first impressions kind of thing. I did swatch it and kind of test it out, but we're gonna blend it with a beauty blender today because that's how I like to blend up my foundation. So we're just gonna do this number. You never realize how pale you are until you put foundation on and then you're like, oh, I'm white. Hello. I don't got a lot of face. I'm just putting it on here. Just putting it on my face. Like, you know. It's gonna be really funny if this is like decent coverage and I've put so much. Whoops. Alright, and get your damp beauty blender. I apologize, I have used this previously. Don't get mad at me. Then you're just gonna blend it out. Ooh. Okay. Kind of like it. It's a little creamy, like, because it is a stick, so it's a little bit different than what I'm used to, but it works. Might need to put more on, but that's fine. It's just because my cheeks are always flushed, I'm not always this nervous, okay? I'll put more around my nose because my nose is like, nope. Not today, buddy. Alright. So after foundation, normally, I switch it up sometimes, but I do have this, this like duo, like eyeshadow primer or whatever, and I use the, this end of the stick. I really don't know what this is called. I've had this for a while. I'm sorry, guys. But I usually put this on my lids, and then I blend it in with my foundation, so when I go to set my face, it, you know, doesn't look all chalky and stuff. So I'm just gonna glide this over, also because, you know, I got purple eyeballs. And then I'm just gonna quickly dab this. So we're just gonna kind of build it up, and we're just gonna kind of blend it out. We're just going to do it about a quarter in, like on the corner of your eye, and we're just gonna kind of like slowly build it out. I like to wipe the excess off and then go back and kind of blend it in with the transition colors. Is it raining? Why does it sound like it's
another school bus?
Oh boy. Alright, so then we're just going to kind of blend it up a bit. Here's the thing. You're not going to see, like, the transition colors a whole lot because obviously we're going to be blending a whole bunch. But, you know, it is just a less harsh way of, you know, putting bright colors on your eyes. Actually, any color on your eye. Having transition colors and smoother shades are a lot easier to have on your face whenever you're doing something, but especially something bold. So there's a lot of windshield wiper motions going on. We're just gonna do that. We're just gonna go back and forth. Back and forth. So the color's there, but we are going to dip into Venetian red again. We're going to set it again. This time we're not going to blend it as much out. We're just going to kind of let the color settle below the crease and onto the lid. Just like that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with red ochre. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we're gonna go in with red ochre, and we're going to just kind of deepen the corner of the eye and also the crease just a little bit. So Venetian red will still be visible, but again, this is like a cranberry smoky eye kind of thing, and we're just gonna kind of blend it out a little bit. We're just gonna blend it out. We're gonna bring it up a bit and just kind of blend it in, because, you know, blending is the key for everything, ladies and gentlemen. Blending is key. So just gonna go back and forth, back and forth. And there we go. So there's that. The next shade we're going to be going in with is Love Letter, and it is the brighter pink. And we're just gonna put that on the rest of the lid, and then we're gonna go back in with Venetian Red and Red Ochre plenty of other times, and we're just gonna work some magic is what we're gonna do. That's what we're doing. So I like to just plop this on the middle of my lid because there's no other way to do it. And then just kind of ease into blending it into your inner corner because you don't want to like just slap it in there and then, you know, go to blend and then you're like, oh, there's pink all over my face. Because nobody wants that. So we're gonna just blend it in nicely. And then just kind of blend it up. We're gonna be blending these colors a lot, guys. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry, actually. The more you know. So we're gonna go back in with Love Letter and do it again because you tend to lose the pigment just a little bit. And then you're going to ease into the inner corner a bit. And just kind of bring it up and kind of blend it with your transition shade. Whoops. Your transition shade. Frick that word, okay? I'm sorry. And then we're just gonna go back and forth, back and forth. So I'm gonna take Venetian Red again. Just gonna dip right in there. Okay. So now what we're gonna do before we do the under eye is we're going to brush away the bake, which seems silly, but we're doing under the eye, so we're just gonna have to be careful. We're just gonna brush that away. Just brush it all away. And there we go. I don't know why I did this one, but whatever. Okay. So now we're gonna go in with the same relatively the same three shades, and we're gonna do it opposite. We're gonna do the bold colors first, and then we're gonna go in with the transition shades, and we're gonna put them lightly on the bottom so that they transition out nicely and they don't look so harsh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Venetian Red one more time. I'm just going to pile this girl all up underneath my bottom lashes. I'm going to take her a few times. And we're going to kind of wing her out. And we're only going to bring her about halfway. And then we're going to take Red Ochre again, and we're going to go in the, outer corner a bit, just a tiny bit, and just kind of put him there. Kind of keep the running theme, I guess. And then we're going to do Love Letter one more time. And we're just going to kind of blend her out with Venetian Red. And that way we kind of leave like a very subtle ombre up into the inner corner. So that's what we're going to do. So there's that. And then we're going to go in with Golden Ochre. And I'm just going to lightly blend these out with Golden Ochre. And there you go. There's your eyeshadow. How pretty. So, I went ahead and did this eye off camera. So now we're off to a pretty good start, guys. So, basically now what we're going to do is we're going to attempt a wing. And we all know that that is not my most favorite thing to do. So we're just gonna, yes we are, we're just gonna wing it, of course. Okay, so I like to use the Kat Von D liquid felt tip liner in Trooper, but I've had it for a bit, so it's kind of going out, so I kind of got a new one, but we're just gonna shake it up. So, I'm not really going for a big wing today, but we'll see how it goes. Because the wing does what it wants. The thing about this liner is that sometimes it dries out really easily, so you gotta be quick. But because I've had it for a while, it's also going out and it dries out. So hopefully I can finish doing this. Sometimes you just gotta talk to it. You just gotta talk to it. Oh boy. Okay. So this is just, it's too dry for me right now. It's too dry for me to use. So I'm going to go in with one of my, what is this? This is e.l.f.? Okay, yeah. So one of my e.l.f. liquid liners. We're going to go in with that. Let's see how. Yep. Much better. Okay, so it's not as thin as I intended it to be, but you can still see everything pretty okay. Let's play a game. How close can Taylor get to her face before she is actually in the mirror? Okay. So, first wing is done. Now to attempt the second one. So we're just gonna shake it up and stuff because I do use these quite often, so they do tend to go out. That's the one thing I did not really talk about. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so now you got your wings on. Now we're going to go in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0, which is obviously black. And we're going to go over the bottom lash line with this color just to give it more of that smoky look. So we're just gonna go in and do that, and it's okay if it's not perfect. I mean, it doesn't really have to be. Alrighty, and now to the second eye. Okay. Now you got your small little cat eyes with your wings and dark liner and such. I'm just gonna go right back over the shadow one more time, make sure it's just smoothly blended out. Just kind of run over it again. And then we're gonna get to the lashes. Now, I don't wear fake lashes a whole lot. Normally just because I either accidentally throw them away or I just forget to purchase them. So as I was starting to, you know, contour this ugly mug of mine, our camera died.
The other
so
we have two now.
We have two cameras because we don't have fancy stuff right now. So I know having two cameras probably sounds fancy, but I promise you it's not. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna tap tap, and we're just gonna go in. I don't like to go too far in with my cheekbones and stuff. Sometimes I like to be super dramatic, and you know what? That's okay. And
brought you a chip. It is dripping, hurry.
Cheese and queso, guys. Cheese and queso.
Rude.
I'm really excited. So then I'm just gonna lightly brush this bronzer across my forehead. I don't like anything too drastic. I do, however, have a far back hairline. So I do like to contour that a little bit, and also my temples. But then I normally don't go back in. I just kind of do this number here with my nose. Sometimes I like to drastically contour my nose, but recently I've been doing okay, just kind of subtly leaving it there, because I'm starting to enjoy my nose a bit. So now that we are done with the contouring, pretty much, we're going to go in with, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, I do use this e.l.f. illuminating palette. I know a lot of people enjoy this. I like to use the pinkish and the orangey shade on my cheeks, kind of like as blush, even though I don't really need it. But I do like to have it there to kind of smoothly blend out the contour and the highlight that I do use, because, girl, let me tell you something. When I highlight, I go big. Go big or go home. So we're just going to do it to the other side, and we're just going to kind of smoothly blend that out. And then all we have next is highlight. And then we're done, guys. Can you believe this? Oh my god. It's been quite the adventure. Has it not been? Alright, so I like to take one of my favorite highlighters ever. And it is Jeffree Star's Peach Goddess. Girl, if y'all don't own Peach Goddess, do yourself a favor and take your ass to that website and buy it, because look, just take it all in. So I like to use the mirror on this. I'm gonna pack it. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna pack it, and he would probably ruin me to filth for that. Maybe. I don't know. Is this the full face using highlighters challenge? Okay. So now we're gonna highlight. So we're gonna highlight. We're going to put that on the highest points of our cheekbones. And I like to bring up my highlight quite a bit. So I like to just blend it out, kind of take it up to the temples a bit, and then do the other side. Alright, so Peach Goddess, going in one more time, just real quick and easy. And then, surprisingly enough, we're gonna pile another highlighter onto this. So we're gonna be using the Peach Lights. Can you see a, running theme here? Peaches, because I love them. So we're going to be using Peach Lights by Makeup Revolution, and this has to be definitely one of my very favorite drugstore highlighters. So I'm going to go in with that, and I'm going to put it at the beginning of Peach Goddess. We're just going to layer her. We're just going to layer her on Peach Goddess is what we're going to do. And she's going to be glowing. She is going to glow. But make sure you blend it and make sure your highlight isn't too harsh. Y'all know the drill. So, there you go. We're going to go in again. Wow, really?
Excuse you, sir.
Excuse me, sir, I'm trying to record. God, people are so rude. Right, and then we're gonna go in with the other side. We're just putting peach everywhere today. Alright, Princess Peach, hello. Alright, so now that I am glowing, now that my cheekbones are literally lighting it up in here, we're just going to put some on the Cupid's bow. And on the tip of the nose and everything, and then the last thing we have to do, guys, is lips. So this is where it gets a little bit crazy. So I like to use, actually what we're going to be using is watermelon soda and unicorn blood from Jeffree Star again. I love Jeffree Star lipsticks and I love his highlighters. So your girl's gonna be using them a lot. So I'm gonna go in with watermelon soda first.
How does
Okay. We're just gonna put her in the middle and, you know, kind of like the Queen of Hearts does. And then you'll see.
Excuse you.
Excuse me, sir. Sir! You're being real rude. Guys, if y'all don't have his summer collection though, it literally smells like watermelon jelly ranchers. I am living, okay? Alright. Alright, and it's okay if you look a little silly or whatever, because you're just going to be blending this out and you're just going to be doing lots of fun things to it. So I'm going to take my very well worn unicorn blood and I'm going to start from the outer corner and outer corner, that doesn't even make sense. You're just going to go in. So you're probably gonna look really silly and it's gonna get a little messy, but it'll all be worth it in the end, I promise. So, excuse me, stomach. Shit. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in with watermelon soda just a little bit. Just kind of dab her. And just kind of...
What?
Man, I don't even know. Alright guys, you're never gonna believe this, but we have finally come to an end. Alright, so this is the final look of Cranberry Kisses. We're just gonna... So this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to come back for more, I will keep you guys updated on my social medias. I'll link them down below. I will also link the, or I'll list all the products that I have used down below so you guys can, you know, if you're interested in this makeup look or if you're interested in recreating or anything, let me know. Tag me on Instagram. I will do it. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your evening.